Hello guys, welcome to my channel New Developer. In this video, we are going to create Google Desktop app bar, top app bar basically. Before we dive into the code, I just want to remind you that please give it a big old thumbs up. It will help other developers find this awesome tutorial and elevate their apps to the next level. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the growing community of Android developers who are learning and creating amazing things with Kotlin and Jetpack Compose. Alright, let's get started with this. So let's create this by creating simple composable function Google Play Store top app bar. Okay, annotated with composable. That's simple. Now I'm gonna create first simple the scaffold thing, and this is the content I'm gonna use inside the this scaffold, and which I used in the previous one also. So let's create this. Now make it as black. Now simple. If I run this app currently, then you can see this text is going to be shown on the screen as a content. This is look like it. Now let's create the top app bar. So basically I'm gonna create top app bar by using the composable here. You see here, if I open this source code of this scaffold, then you can see this is the top app bar. It will take the composable, so we can create this composable and pass instead of this already predefined. I'm not gonna use the predefined top app bar. So because we want the customized top app bar, so for that purpose I'm gonna create another composable function. This is one place top. Now simple, if in the top app bar what we want, you can see the screen of the top app bar which we are going to create. So how it's gonna look like, it is look like first there is a search bar and then the two icons, okay, the notification and the profile. So how we're gonna create the search bar? So for making all the three in the one circle line, simple, in one line, simple, we need what, a row. Let's create the row, and then inside this let's create the search bar. Now the search bar has these are some mandatory parameters which we need to define to make a search bar work. Now first annotated with experimental material 3 API. Now we need to provide some the parameters value. So let's first see the source code of this search bar. This is the query which obviously you can whatever the user search on the using the search bar. Now on query change, whenever user changes the query text, then this called. Then on search, whenever user click on the search, then active, whether it is active or not. So search bar has two states, active or non-active. On active, it will show us the full screen view. Now on active change, whenever the state changes, you can do whatever inside this, and then the modifier, then the enabled state, whether the search bar is enabled or not. Then the placeholder text we show to the user when until the user searches or types something. Then the leading icon and trailing icon. Leading icon is going to show on the start of the search bar, and trailing icon is gonna shown us to the end of the at the end of the search bar. Shape you can change whatever you want. Colors you can change whatever you want. Tonal elevation you can provide. Then the content you can provide the content inside the search. Okay, now let's implement this. On query, I'm gonna provide the text. So let's create a text. Remember mutable state of blank text. Then the second one is the is active, to make sure the state of the search bar, mutable state of false. Now on in the query, simple, provide the text here, blank text first, and then on query change, I'm gonna change the text equals to I, it whatever the text entered by the user. Then on search I want my active state to change as, and on search let's make my is active state as false. That because the search is user clicked on the search icon, so search button basically, so we want my state to be false, and I want to show the screen of the whatever the screen currently. So active equals to whatever the value of the is active. On active change, now here's the thing. On active change, what we want when the state changes, so that's for that purpose this is the tick. Now if I run this, and let me show you, so how we're gonna run this. First we need to simply provide, basically call play store top app, play store top. Now let me run this and check. Now you can see this is our search bar, and if I click on this thing happening, okay, you can see. Now let's make the row as modifier equals to modifier fill max width. I think I changed something. Is active as false. Query change text equals to whatever the on search is active equals false. Equals to is active. On active change, on active change, let's change the value. That's why I thought I doing something wrong. I run this again, so the value changes and then it will show us in the active state. And now let me run this. Now you can see this is showing in the full screen view, and when you click back button, simply it goes to the that. Now This is simple, that search bar, nothing else. And I want my search bar width change because I don't want it to be taking as full. So let's change the width as 250 dp. That's it. And let's place the placeholder text also. So placeholder text, and placeholder text means simply provide the text search apps and game. Also provide obviously leading icon, and by leading icon I mean simply provide the icon button. Icon button. So because we want to implement on click also, so for that purpose we need to create the icon button, not icon only, on click. And inside this let's just put icon, and the icon we want as icons dot field dot search, content description as search. Yeah, that's it, I guess. The leading icon and the trailing icon. So in the trailing icon, in on Google Play Store, if you see, the microphone icon is provided. So you can take out a microphone icon from where you can download it and just put it as image painter resource. You can use simple. And but I don't have that button currently, and I didn't download it because I don't need to actually. Just simple. I'm gonna provide the icon image vector icons dot fill dot check active. Now let's run this. Also change the width. So now you can see this is the leading icon and this is the trailing icon, and if I click on this you can see now the width is 250 dp. That's why it is showing on in just till the 250 dp. Okay, so we can change that actually. It is not like we can't change it. We can change it. Let me show you how we gonna change this, but before that let's first create two icons more which we are gonna show after the search bar. Okay, so for that purpose let's first create a specifier to provide some gap between two things, then just copy paste it. I'm not gonna create it again and again. Painter resource r dot driver dot, I'm gonna use real icon, and now let's make it as in a circle shape. Basically modifier dot clip circle shape, and create border width 2 dp. The color I'm gonna provide as black. Notifications, yeah, that's it. Let's run it first and see how it's gonna look like. Now you can see these are the two icons which we can see at the end of the screen and end of the search bar after this. So now if I click on this you can see simple, but we want it to be take as full width and height. So how we gonna make that happen? Let me show you. But before that, this is actually look like something not proper. So I'm gonna change the height and width of these. And how I'm gonna change the height and width? Simply by using modifier equals to modifier dot fill max height. Whatever the max height the icon can take, just take it. Okay, it is not taking much. Let me put it as 650 dp width. I think the width is the solution here, not the height. Okay, it is looking. Now what we can do? Vertical alignment dot center vertically, or we want alignment dot center horizontally. Let's actually run it and see. Now it is looking fine. Okay, and let's change width or not. Actually not change. Let's simply provide padding here. Top, from top I want it as how much. But let's 10 dp. From bottom I want 10 dp, and start I want 20 dp, and at the end also I want 10 dp. Now let's run and see. Okay, now you can see it is looking good now. So now, but if I click on this, simply you can see this is what we are getting, and we don't want it. We don't want this. So how we gonna change this? Simple. Whenever the state changes on active change, we want some things to change. And also you can change content here. You can provide content here. So for the content purpose I'm gonna provide let me see what we can do here. Items dot items dot for let's create first list. Actually, where to create the list? Here only we can create the list. So where items equals to list of a string. Subscribe, like and comment items, and here items dot for each what we want. For each item I want to create a row, and in each row I want to show first the icon, and icon I'm gonna show is fill dot. There is nothing. What? Don't say this. Please give me the history icon. Wow, this is not iPod accepted. Okay, fill dot search, check, notification, menu, edit, build, call, circle, clear, close. This is not what I expected. Okay, but let's me just put it as okay. Create function as icon because it requires image vector, not the now. Okay, one icon and also the text. So let's change simple the text, and whatever the text is. Now if I run this and show you, let me show you. Subscribe, like, comment. You can change it as much as you can. You can design it, you can refactor it as much as you want. You can change the icon, you can change the text also. Now the main question, how it will gonna take the full screen view. So for that purpose we need to create some variables, and I'm gonna change it to search bar width by remember, and it stores the default width which I given it to, which is 250 tp. Okay, and the second value which I want to what we can say, which I want to be set as when the user clicks on this. Okay, when the search bar is in active mode basically, then I want it to take the full width. So how we gonna get the full width? So simply where search sorry, display matrix, or we can simple, actually I'm gonna let me screen width equals to local density dot current dot run block, and here I'm gonna provide get local context dot current dot resources and dot display matrix. This is gonna get us the width as pixels, and I'm gonna divide it by density, which will give us the screen width in as float value. So let me put the screen bar search bar width here first. Simple. Now on active change, if it is active, that means if is active is true, then search bar width is gonna change to screen width dot tp. Else search bar width equals to 250 tp. We can do this, but I'm not gonna do this because I want to change one more thing. Let me show you. First let's run this and see how it's gonna look like now. Now if I click on this, okay, on active change, it is true, and on true I want think I did something wrong. And what I did wrong, is this I am not doing wrong, or what? I think I did this wrong. First change the value and then check. This is what we want, what we need to do. And let me see. Yeah, this is what we need to do. First change the value and then check. Okay, this is interesting thing. Now you can see it is taking full screen, and now also let me change the color. So if I change the container color, how are we gonna change the container color? Let's see, the colors is there. This is very weird actually. We need to provide the parameters with the order. Why? That's not how Kotlin works. Then the what we need, the parameterized contrast functions are not working here. This is very weird. Color search bar defaults dot colors, and inside this color we can provide the container color, and here I'm gonna provide the search bar color. We need to create this obviously, where search bar color equals to by remember mutable state of color dot what's the default color here? That's very weird. I don't know what the color is. Let's see what's the default color here. Container color. Search bar tokens dot container color dot to color. Can we know dot from token search bar color search bar color? Don't know what is the color here. Let me actually put simple. So material scheme dot color scheme dot on primary. I think this is primary. I'm not sure, but we can't use this here. So we need to provide color dot. Is this pink magenta? I don't know if it is magenta or not. So let's change this as this, and also on this I'm gonna make search bar color equals to color dot magenta color dot white. Search bar color equals to color dot magenta. Now let me run this. Okay, this color is very bad, so you can take any other color, and if I click on this you can see it is the white. Now here if uh, you can say that this is not looking good. Okay, so you can actually make just like this, the screen width, the search bar width basically. You can take it as the padding also and provide the paddings, change the paddings as according to that. Okay, you can do that also, and by doing that it will take everything else out. And also you can do something like I don't know if max width is not gonna work, I think, in this case actually. So you need to change the width also, and you can do one thing that you can simply set these icons as gone state. So yeah, you can do many more things with this. And yeah, you can also change the icon here. Let me show you how you're gonna change the icons also. Yeah, obviously you can need to provide the id here, and then simply, or you can do is here, let me show you, if it is active, it's true. So check I cannot search icon. If it is active, then we want it simple. I'm gonna change the, okay, let's paste it. And if it is active, then I'm gonna make it as close icon, simple. And here you can also do that, check the is active and then simple, uh, provide it as text or whatever. Now if I click on this, you can see the icon is changes. That's it for this video. Click like button if you like this video, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe the channel, press the bell icon. See you in the next one. Bye bye.